It is time for some super turbo action here at Frosty Faustings 2025. Always happy to be on the Vampire Arcadia streams over here. They're doing a lot of old school stuff, and I'm joined here by TeamKhris. How you doing?
That's right, Miami's Mike Demon, the one and only. You know I love Super Turbo because usually it's kind of like you're the go-to for it, and then I'm kind of the reliever in the bullpen ready to throw down for it. But it seems like they put me back in the starting rotation here. Well, to put me in the starting rotation to start it off. And you know I absolutely love this game, even though I'm wearing like the Switch variant T-shirt of this, because I love throwing gasoline to the fire with the Twitch chat. You know I do.
I mean, the thing that baffles me the most about Ultra Street Fighter 2 on the Switch, right, is that they did some fixes. Like, they were like, okay, we'll make the funky kicks work different. You know, we'll get rid of the green hand input, all the stuff like that, right? Tech throws and that. And now let's add 2 completely broken characters. So, like, who are they marketing that game to?
Dads.
Casuals or hardcore, you
Big
know?
dad energy, that's what it's about. Let's take a look at the bracket here because, you know, but Super Turbo is my tried and true, baby. High execution, high reward, and we got the players that bring it. We got Climax, who is no stranger to dominance out of the Midwest, Philadelphia's finest here, Boxer, and he's going up against Marvel on the winner's side. Then we got Angel, who defeated me on the way here, so I'm challenging him to a rematch in Ultra. The Chen mirror that he pulled through. Top Chen, we've seen him do great work here at previous Frosties, and he's going to throw down with Angel and Bonky here to close up the winner's bracket.
That's going to be a team kill over there. We saw some people in the loser's bracket, including Kyle, a.k.a. the comeback kid. We also saw Jabailey down there.
Yeah, he made it out.
Yeah, apparently he's in top 8 at CBS too as well. It's right, he doesn't just only run CEO. He used to play a lot of fighting games back in the day as well. So
yeah, I've got a lot of L's to his name, and his old Sagat definitely took out a lot of Chun-Li's in the bracket that we saw earlier.
Yeah. That's a tough match. You have to know exactly how to fight that match. But speaking of, that's right. There's no button checks on arcade cabinets. Let's go.
That's why we love it, man. Playing with the Astro Cities in deck the candy cabs all day as the butt slam comes through. We got a battle of the 2 arguably grapplers. Honda and Balrog, Boxer, who they often say is deceptively a grappler with his holds.
I mean, he's everything. He's got everything. There's a reason why most people consider this character as one of the best, and yes, I mean, you saw right there, Marvel tried to do the super because he expected Climax to maybe do his super, and unfortunately for Honda, it is punishable by Balrog's super, so there we go.
It's like you tried to stop the train, but you just got held up at the tracks. Good block there by Climax there. Going over, like it looked like he was like going over and hit on the backside of that wide hitbox. There's that headbutt there, giving him the business. Let's see. Jab links to the Buffalo Train.
We got the Kara cancels. We got the Renda Kara cancels here in the super, nicely done.
I love that. He hits that 8 hits, and he's immediately talking trash. That's what I love about Climax there. And he's got his Philly boy out there, come back in the back, and you know you love it when they're from Northeast rocking it and taking control of the Midwest. Let's see how Marvel's going to respond, James.
Yeah. Again, this is a really interesting fight, and you know, Ultra David, of course, is a big Honda player in this game, and he actually prefers Honda in this match because you can actually get throw loops on Boxer. So I mean, you know, maybe one of these situations, Climax might think about Marvel might think about testing that out. You know.
And there's that chip kill. So much utility from that super. He used it. Look at the 3 ways he did it. He used it as a punish, he used it as a combo, and he used it as a chip kill.
Dude, it's the best super in the game. Like, one of the best supers in the game.
Hey, I'm a Chun-Li player. Come on now.
But I mean, like, Boxer has the ability, obviously, to not really store it, but, you know, do the whip, uppers into the super and such. So, but the fact that it reaches so far also makes it so good.
Climax not afraid to challenge against the headbutt, use the headbutt against the other headbutt.
Nice.
Just a battle of that you see, and takes the trade. Marvel gets 1 round. The crowd seems to be cheering here for Marvel as he gets each of those exchanges with the butt slams.
I think everybody's cheering against Boxer.
Especially Climax. He's got a lot of that heel energy. I totally feel that every time I go to Orlando as well. Or maybe that's just Jabailey.
So, I mean, the thing about this matchup is that Honda has to get the life lead. And, you know, if he doesn't succeed in getting some damage here, then he just basically has to kind of turtle. You got to play defensive. Oh, he missed the super. He tried to super input, but very fortunate that he traded, and very fortunate that Climax didn't just do a raw super right there, because if he had done a raw super, that would have went right through that crouching light punch and took him out.
You know, that's what he's saying. He's laughing there, but
yeah.
maybe it's that meme where the guy has the mask of the laughter, and in the background there's tears. It could be something like that as it's 1-1. And
I'm pretty sure that meme probably was invented in the fighting game community, frankly.
I've definitely felt that way quite a few times. Good games, buddy.
Yeah, and so that's also one of the best ways for Boxer to blow up Honda is standing light punch. This is one of the most powerful tools that Boxer has against Honda. If you just do jab all day, Honda can't headbutt, he can't butt slam. They all lose to that. But what I like what Marvel's doing, though, he's always faking the throw and he's canceling the crouching light kick into the butt slam. And you see Climax trying to counter throw, and he ends up getting frame trapped by the butt slam, essentially.
That's so great, especially if you're living by the fear of the command grab. We know I'm always scared of it as well. I'm charging up my one-frame reversal to get it there. Good pushback there, but responds with the dash low.
Yeah, again, Boxer can punish things that most characters can't.
Man, the precision on those reversals, too, against that butt slam. Just getting it right at the most advantageous place.
He had it right there. So if you're too close to the corner, you'll see sometimes Boxer goes, rah, 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 and he has that weird delay. And for Honda, the best thing to do is just store the Ocho and just start mashing.
So both of these characters have interruptible supers, which is just absolutely Chen. Because I know everyone hates that gap between the two hits that Honda Headbutts does.
Oh, I love that gap.
Well, I do too. I mean, yeah, it's beneficial for me, but,
right.
But I'm just saying, comeback over there might not be the biggest fan.
Right, yeah. But, I mean, like I said, the Boxer one only happens in the corner. There we go. We got a stored Ocho. Oh, no.
Oh, he's still got some HP on deck, though.
Oh, nice. Hand slapping his way in there.
Yeah, I tried to get a few of those light dashes, it looked like, to close the distance. Maybe build a little meter so we could get some train in there to get a little bit of that express with the super. But he's bantering with the crowd now. I'm loving this. This is heel energy here. And Climax has won several tournaments here. Not only that, but he's had some down-to-the-wire matches that I would say this has been the match of the night here in the top 8 historically. Here in the Midwest, and also tournaments across the East Coast. So definitely fantastic. You see him throwing out a lot of that stand jab, as you said, and plenty of utility there and the work being done from it.
Oh, yeah. The stand jab is such a problem for Honda. That's why Honda really has to try to get the life lead. So he has a life lead now, and he's got a good corner position, so I don't blame him for trying to be a little aggressive here, because that's going to get punished. And see, this is what I mean by being a little too aggressive here. And he was just going to go into the hand slap, which probably would have chipped to death, so Climax had to try something there.
Yeah, I think the crowd's getting to him, though. It seems like he's fighting a multi-sided battle here. I mean, look, now he's a little quiet. Now he's a little bit more locked in here.
Right.
Oh, no, the Ocho, that was stored. Yeah, it stores, by the way. I just learned that. So.
Yeah. It stores, and, of course, throws in this game are one frame, basically, so they will beat meaties. Nice.
Oh, he got him. Caught him
got
slipping.
All 4 hits. He got all 4 hits, and Marvel is going to take it with the Honda.
Look at that hug. Look at that approach there.
You can see how happy everyone is to see Boxer losing.
They were like, no. They wanted to interrupt the handshake first. They wanted to shout out their boy, thank you for sending them to losers, but Climax is not done yet. He will be back with a vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
So enjoy it now while you can. You see Angel there, Chicago's hometown Chun-Li, the hometown hero here. Also, fan of the TeamKhris stream, so I got to shout that out as well.
What's that shirt that he's got on? I mean, I saw it.
It's Dennis Rodman.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I love that. That's one of my basketball heroes there, exactly. And he plays Chun-Li with such an amazing approach. He utilizes that walk speed. It's carried him through so many different top 8s before, and just mastering that movement. And he really shows off why Chun-Li is a problem, and some of these matchups are an absolute headache, but he plays so comfortably and has such great execution with her as well.
Yeah, one of the funniest things about Chun-Li, I mean, clearly, like, at one point in time, like, Japan was really big on Chun-Li, and America did not have the same strong Chun-Lis. That has changed since then, but it's so much to the point that when you talk to a lot of people,
right,
Chun-Li and Boxer are the two characters that are always being fought for who is stronger. And it's all the Chun-Li users insist Boxer is stronger. All the Boxer players insist Chun-Li is stronger. So
I'm tired of downplaying the first lady of fighting games here, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to downplay it anymore. She's broken. In the right hands, she could beat anyone in the cast. Yeah. But Bonky here with the Blanca, and we've seen him have success previously. I've seen him play some top 8s earlier.
Up kicks is completely missed. Yeah, the cross-up, it's not going to work against the cross-up, unfortunately. And yeah, Bonky has been jumping all over the place. So, I mean, the super on Wake Up, definitely not going to work. See, every meaty situation so far from Bonky has been a jump.
It's all bait. Everything is bait. Nothing is real in this matchup. Because the one thing that's funny about Chun-Li is, like, her anti-airs are, like, they have options. Like, you go air to air, you get the Tensho kicks with the one frame. My favorite anti-air with her is to just walk under and then get that mix up together, because especially in Chun-Li mirrors, it throws people off guard.
Well, which anti-air are you using?
I'm talking about the light up kicks, as well as the air to air light kick. Because the hitbox for that is gorgeous. Stand medium kick also is fantastic, but it's like similar to Street Fighter 4. A lot of it is situational, but when it works, it looks consistent. And that's something Angel and I were talking about. Like, when you hit the up kicks, you're like, wow, this looks like a DP, and it's definitely not. And Bonky seems to have that awareness, so I think that's why he's been taken to the skies with this Battleship Gray Blanca. All business. This is not a Blanca that will wear the Blanca Chan outfit.
You know, I always call that one a magnet Blanca. See, it just looks like a magnet to me. So
I see that, yeah.
Especially because in Mega Man 3 there was Magnet Man, and he was very similar color.
I just beat that game.
What's that?
I just beat it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Magnet Man has the color, yeah.
Unlike everybody else, though, I am a big Mega Man fan, and a lot of people love Mega Man 3. I will be the contrarian. I do not like Mega Man 3.
I just want to throw this out there for you. Try the Genesis version. Wily Wars.
Genesis version?
Yeah, on the Genesis Mini.
Okay.
It's great. It's never been released on cartridge, but it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. He's throwing out those handshakes there. I like what Angel did there to close out that round. Is he Bonky was throwing out a lot of those faint Blanca balls, the ones that stop short, and he's able to meet him finding out the stopping point exactly with the button. He got a really clutch stand fierce there, and then gets the air-to-air with the stomp that leads to that cross-up hit. Good block by Bonky, but Angel's definitely in charge of the neutral here.
Yeah, and now good life lead here. Yeah, it was up to Bonky to try to get in.
Yeah, and that's one thing I really like about learning when you develop the meta of learning how to build an anti-Blanca strategy is you want to delete the light balls. You want to make sure he's not confident getting the light balls in the mix-up afterward. Having the right buttons that meet him at the stopping point is absolutely fantastic and works in many different Street Fighter games. There we go, up kick anti-air. Yeah, now he's shaking hands out there. Yeah. Super on deck.
I really like the fact that he is playing this very defensively. And it is one of the things that I see from a lot of modern players trying to play Super Turbo is that, you know, fighting games these days are very aggressive. And fighting games back in this time, could be very lame and defensive. And so I like the way that Angel is playing this. This is the right way to play this match, is to not engage, knock him down, and just go for fireballs. Just play the fireball game versus him.
Yeah, from watching Angel play and also in my experience having Chun mirrors with him, it seems at first he's starts off a little bit like matching the pace, being aggressive, but then later he starts to use the opponent's rhythm against them, which really shows like how strong Chun-Li could be with the defensive prowess. Well, we got some stare downs here. I like it with the air-to-air, tried and true. He's on point with those reactions, man.
Okay, yeah, just going to block that there and got over the fireball. That's the only thing as Chun-Li you have to worry about is if they jump over the fireball. Obviously.
He knew from the hop buttons were going to happen. He knew it, and now he's on match point. Bonky here against the ropes in the winner's brackets here. Let's see how he responds.
Oh, got the jump in, but didn't get the whole combo there. And there's Chun-Li, one of her most powerful weapons, the run-up throw.
Oh, I know she's a grappler.
And you always got to make sure you throw at that strong button because it does way more damage. Oh, my God. It does light SPD damage for no reason, and no one's really sure why.
Yeah, I'll take it, though, as Bonky closes it out, and the crowd already has their favorite. I mean, Angel may be the hometown hero here, but, you know.
Again, Boxer and Chun-Li are very high tier, and, you know, you're always going to be rooting for the underdogs here.
All three kicks of the Tensho kicks, getting that one-frame reversal to take it.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go with the chase. No.
Yeah, you got to watch out. You can't do the reversal timing that's designed to beat the reversal timings. Because, yeah, like you kind of hinted at earlier, Chun-Li's up kicks do lose invincibility very quickly. And so they're not going to hit at higher up very well, and just got right over that crouching medium kick.
That was a great response there from Bonky there. I think Angel was trying to apply pressure with some staggering walking forward with the low medium kick to try to like block out or trap some pokes or some movement there going on. But Bonky adjusted, and it seemed like he was kind of going to the strategy up in the beginning where he was able to, there we go, instant stun, seeing stars on the Walk of Fame.
And you know what the funny thing was? It wasn't even a 3-hit combo. It actually said 2-hit combo, so one of them didn't combo, but Angel just got hit by it, unfortunately.
And it looked like Angel was trying to do the down forward roundhouse there, maybe try to do like a short distance hop traveling horizontally. But Bonky got caught. It seems similar to what Bonky was doing in the first round, where he was very successfully baiting a lot of Angel's attempts at traps at anti-airing.
Nice.
But here we got some bites.
Look at this. Catching up, tying it up, 2-2.
And that was quick. He just got himself in the face, snacks his way to tying at 2-2. And just like that, this is what I love about Super Turbo, James. I got to say, like, this is a 3 out of 5 set, but it's just pounding. Like, everything is just flat, going by in a flash, and I'm always like, yeah.
I mean, this and Vampire Savior, I mean, 2 are the fastest
Agreed.
fighting games. Well, it depends on the matchup on this one. And on Vampire Savior, because if you got some Paletta, he's just going to be double jumping all over the place. That can take a while. And so right now, I feel like Angel might be trying too many wake-up up kicks, and he's just getting blown up for it at this point.
Yeah, he's got to change that strategy because he's falling for a lot of those baits, and Bonky takes the lead now for the first time since the first round. Oh, there we saw using it as a reversal.
Yep. Like I said, he's very adamant on using that reversal here.
I'm against the crowd here. I want to see this final round. Storts, that super, pushes him back, gets the fireball afterwards. You get a good pressure string that comes with it.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. That was a medium ball that seemed to connect. It looked like a light one, but I thought it was going to stop short. That's why it hit Angel.
No, he missed it. He missed the up kicks. He missed the up kicks. I mean, when you do Chun-Li's up kicks, you have to learn how to do it as late as possible. The light one does have the most invulnerability, but you have to wait very, very long.
Man, what a comeback from Bonky there. I mean, the baits were just absolutely on point, just pummeling on, and then it seemed like he had the strategy in the beginning, but then Angel was able to work around it, but then Bonky was just able to get back in his zone, and you see them sitting together in the front row. Like, I don't know.
Are they related, or?
I think they're training partners probably, because there's only one person I play Street Fighter with that I would do that with, and that's the guy I play with in 6 who's JP I taught from scratch.
Okay.
So, like, everybody else, I would be like, you got to get away from me.
Okay, so Biggs is not going to mess around here. Immediately goes to the old Ken to fight Honda. Obviously, a great match for Ken.
Yeah, you got to have that DP. I mean, old Ken's DP, and also with shenanigans when he gets those the nearly debatably unblockable air Tatsu, which sometimes it isn't unblockable. That's why I'm saying. Yeah.
It's half. It's 50%, and I know exactly why it's 50%. They explained it one time, and I looked at the explanation. I was like, that is fascinating.
No, you got to send that to me, man. I really want to look it up because I do want to learn more about Ken. I want to give a shout out here as Biggs gets the first round. Biggs also finished in the top 4 of Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, fantastic performance there. So really enjoyed seeing him play, and he was also, I believe, using Ken on the way. There was a lot of Ken in that top 4. But I think Ken I'm more of a new Ken fan. Like, I love seeing Matt Sun and Makidi, who almost beat John Choi at EVO 2023. That was an amazing grand final set.
I mean, I am, so obviously I'm a Cammy player, and I hate Cammy versus Honda. So whenever I fight a Honda, I will play Ken, and I will pick new Ken. Only because new Ken, I like doing short super.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why everybody plays new Ken.
That run to cancel's awesome. It really is. I'm also a fan of Jumping Fierce Tatsu and how it usually always gets a stun. And what I'm looking for here is Biggs has some great dragon punches there that we saw earlier. And when old Ken hits dragon punches from like a pretty awesome, great Oicho there. I want to say, there we go. When he hits like an anti-air dragon punch from like a good distance, I always see players have this scowl on their face like, oh, the DP does that.
Right there, that was a mistake too, because that's always going to hit just once against the fireball. And I'm pretty sure it was designed that way on purpose. They didn't want it to be too good against fireballs. But if you are Ken or Ryu, make sure you try to DP in between.
In between the super, correct?
Yeah, in between the two hits. I will throw fireballs at Hondas when they have supers, specifically for them to go through with the super.
You see the head tilt?
No.
You see the head tilt every DP? I was sorry to interrupt you there. I said earlier, but I said he did it. You know, it was like that.
Tilt,
and I'm always saying they do that head tilt every time because I used to do that too. Like when I first played against Damdai a few years ago when he picked old Ryu, I was like, how the hell is he anti-airing me from out there? It's like I was always shaking my head and like, that's old Ryu, baby.
Oh, man.
Who's that guy that plays old Ken, by the way? He's an old dude. He brings a stool. He brings his, I don't know his name, but I see him all the time at Combat Breaker. He's got a gray afro and brings a stool and puts a stick on it. I can never land a finger on him, ever.
Yeah, I mean, old Ken is clearly very, very strong. And the choice character to go up against all these guys. So against Honda, he is better because remember, the DPs are invincible all the way until they reach the top. And so it's actually better to sideswipe Honda out of the air with that fierce DP.
Yeah, it looks like Comeback, though, is beginning to adjust a little bit to the matchup here. Neutral jumping again to keep a safe distance, debatably against that old Ken Shoryuken. He's got the super on deck, though. Let's see what it does.
Oh, no, it's not Afro Legend Hideo because that's from he's from SoCal.
No, it's not Afro Legend, yeah.
He's a boxer and a
Sim? No, not Sim.
Yes,
no.
Sim player.
Sim player?
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. God, I know he played 2K. I don't know why my brain.
Because he was at Combat Breaker
now.
a few years ago, the one that Mao won.
Yeah.
And I noted that Mao and him beat me down the hardest.
Well, yeah, for sure. Boxer and DJ. DJ was the other one. Thank you. It's so crazy, Steve. Like, I haven't thought about Afro Legends in so long. I can't believe I can't remember.
I mean, it's been a long time, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this goes back to the 3DO days.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I played this on Saturn, so, like, you know.
Well, I mean, the 3DO one was actually a little more accurate. I think the Saturn one was on that collection, so, like, it was a little less accurate there, so.
It was a fun little import to have on a great console.
Okay.
So Biggs made a switch here. Yeah, he was using Chun-Li also in the Street Fighter 4 top 4 earlier.
Oh, okay.
So he is well versed with this Chun-Li, and I know.
Yeah, you take that trade. Okay, that's good stuff right here. And you know, because of the Fireball games, you know, a character like Chun-Li is never really out of this matchup because Honda has so much trouble dealing with it. But the problem is he's throwing the fireballs and a little bit too obvious of timing right there. So Comeback Kyle has been able to jump over it almost every single time.
Yeah, Comeback's been very well practiced, well versed in this matchup. I mean, he knows if he's going to commit to Honda, he has to commit to it.
So Immortal says that the person you were talking about is Afromatic.
That's who he is, Afromatic. That guy's old Ryu is fantastic. I could not. I swear to you, James, I could not touch him. And let me tell you something. I got a fight on Hokuto in bracket. I was the only one in the pool to do that. So, like, I was playing nice Super Turbo. Like, I wasn't on myself. My execution was the best it's ever been. I could not touch him or Mao.
Yeah. Well.
And Hokuto sent Mao to losers.
I mean, Claw's. Claw is Claw. You know, I mean, that's the way it works, right? There's a reason why. I mean, again, my favorite story is I was one time I was in Japan. I had dinner with Matsun. You know, we were just talking whatever, and he kind of brought up like political kind of stuff. And he was like, "Why are America so obsessed with guns, right?" And I was like, I tell the story all the time, so I apologize. But I was like, "So what are the gun laws like in Japan?" He's like, "Oh, we're not allowed to have guns." I was like, "Oh." He was like, "If we had guns, we would shoot all the Claw players." And I was like, "Okay." So
is that why Mao makes you sign a waiver to play him in casuals? Did you see that he offered a waiver in casuals? Like, it was like, I'm not responsible for what Mao does to me on on Wake Up. Yeah, I signed it and I got beat down. So here we got
Fundamentals and End Gamer here. We got another Chun-Li with the Wake Up DP.
I love it. I feel it because this is probably the 5th Chun-Li Alex Jabali had to fight in the bracket. Because I know this. I was in the same pool as him, and I had to fight some Chun matches myself.
Enter himself as Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, my God, Jabali. I mean, he knows as much as everyone else. It's probably an ironic name being an old Sagat player.
Yeah.
So.
I actually love this matchup, James. I need to work on it, though. I've had my I've been put to work by this matchup. You know, I fought Justin Wong's old Sagat in Seattle, and I learned quite a few things. But what I love in this matchup is the medium spinning bird kick. Like, especially if they're getting too heavy with the low tiger shots. I noticed that and the down forward roundhouse is a good way to close the distance and stay out of the range of the tiger upper.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the very aware old Sagats won't let you get away with a medium bird kick like that because it is long, it's very reactable.
Yes.
In general, one of the best things to do is if you're having trouble getting in the fireball is to do the jump back spinning bird kick.
Yes.
To build meter, and then the fight changes. Oh, okay. Jabali switching to the Ryu now. Interesting. Okay. Let's see how he can handle this. I'm surprised he's not a boxer player because I know he plays boxer in like a lot of the other fighting games.
Right, he does, especially notably in Street Fighter 4. Last night in the top 4 of Street Fighter 4, he was using a few different characters though, especially against Mexican Seth J. Campos. He was even bringing out Rufus and some other selections in the cast. But hey, when you're Mr. Fundamentals, you know you can definitely rock the cast.
Right. Oh,
Man, for the first time ever, I finally did Chun-Li's stored super through Ryu's super fireball to win a tournament match. That was the best feeling in the world. Empty jump throw. Yeah, this is the one time the crowd is cheering for Chun-Li to take out Mr. Fundamentals.
Jabali having a little problem here, though. Endgamer's doing a really good job. I like the spacing that he's choosing to go with. You know, he's predicting when Jabali's going to try to jump over, ends up walking backwards a lot of times, too, and then throws a fireball. When Jabali's on the way down, he is trapped in the corner. Jabali could have TP'd right there. Didn't quite get it. Tries the super, tried to go for the overhead. Missed the combo, and that throw did so much damage.
It usually gets the kill, though. Like, doesn't it, if Chun-Li has the zero vital very close, it will get there? I mean, I've seen a few times it didn't, but that's a rare case.
Yeah. What you're talking about is that if the way the game works is that if you throw somebody and they tech, they lose the health and then gain it back.
Oh, okay.
And so if you're at tiny bit of life, you will lose the health, die, but because you can't gain it back, right? So like if they actually calculated the tech at the beginning, you would survive.
Yeah.
But instead it kills you, and that's why you actually see the character tech, but then they die anyway because that's how they calculate the damage.
No, you're correct. Yes, I do remember hearing about that. Yes. This matchup is interesting. He is going with the boxer
now.
Yeah, but Chun-Li's sweep is an effective anti-air in this matchup.
Yeah, now that I remember, this is actually kind of a tricky match for Boxer, so it might be one of the reasons why he doesn't use this character. It's also the lightning legs also cause a lot of problem for Boxer.
Yeah. But also, like, one thing I learned too, and correct me here, is that Chun-Li, what I got better at with this matchup is that the low medium kick stops a lot of his options on the startup, and like, it's really the one button that creates headaches for boxers.
I mean, it's definitely one of the problems, but obviously Boxer that much is so fast. He might be one of the only people that can actually kind of whiff punish it. But you see right there, perfect job stopping it over there.
Oh, he's put on a clinic with it. He's out fundamentally, Mr. Fundamentals.
Yep.
And let's see the pressure. Lightning legs in the corner.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to work there. The turnaround punch isn't going to work. Nicely done.
No dice on the taps. And Gamer 3 stacks taking care of business. Now, I've seen him do some work and make some top 8s and top 4s at majors in Street Fighter 4. He's got a fantastic Rose and I think also a Sakura maybe. But I did see his Rose before. I think as an alternate he was using. He's fantastic with it. And you saw that neutral control there. So definitely seems to be a favorite here in the losers bracket as well. As he out fundamentaled Mr. Fundamentals.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's a reason why a lot of people out there do consider Chun-Li as one of the strongest characters. It's always Claw number 1.
Right.
Dhalsim number 2. Some people might even argue the other direction. However, the reason why Claw is always at the top, 1, he's super cheap, and 2, much easier to use than Dhalsim. It takes a lot of work to learn Dhalsim. I don't want to give, Eugene that much credit, but
Oh, you mean El Trouble?
Yeah.
My boy?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know if El Trouble's even in here, so I'm talking smack to nobody here. But it's usually Vega, then Dhalsim, and then 3 and 4 this is where it swaps. It's either Chun-Li or Boxer, and it's one or the other, and that's where it kind of goes back and forth.
I could see that.
Like I said, I remember one of the Boxer players, I think, were from Canada. Shoot, I can't remember his name anymore. But, he was like, Chun-Li is definitely better than Boxer. And I was like, I don't know. But, I mean, at this point in time, I think those two are pretty – I mean, it's so debatable which one of them is better between Boxer and Chun-Li. At this point, the tier list in Super Turbo is pretty well determined. Most people will agree with the tier list over here. So Osagat is definitely very, very strong, but he has some matchups that are annoying. So unfortunately for him, Claw and Dalsim, who are the two top characters, fight him really well.
I can see that with Dalsim, yeah.
Right. And so Boxer and Chun, they can fight those characters a little bit better, and that's why Osagat is usually actually rated 5th in the game. So it's usually the top two, Claw, Dalsim, and then Chun-Li, Boxer, and then Osagat.
Yes.
That's how it usually
And to your
goes.
credit, James, I do agree with that wholeheartedly because throughout high school, old Sagat, well, my days in high school, when I was reading your stuff on GameFAQs, I always want to mention that, old Sagat was always considered like the undisputable OP back in high school. And then it seems a few spots came down. And I think the reason for that is like, what you mentioned about Dalsim is usually when you see Dalsim played really well in Super Turbo and dominant, I mean, it's usually by a player who has absolutely ridiculous execution. Like the execution level and the execution barrier is broken. And I feel like when players are able to achieve that area in terms of their execution, Chun-Li and Dalsim really, really shine more. But you got to put Claw in there because he's got the greatest 50-50 known to man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like
Kyo ball is the dirtiest thing ever.
If you don't believe me, go Google 3 little letters, MAO, and you'll definitely see. Because I had a day where I beat like a whole bunch of Claws in pool, and then I had casuals with Mao, and I still didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah, I mean, Mao has tricks that are even beyond. I mean, the thing about it is obviously the Kyoball tactic is what makes Claw super good. But even if you take the Kyoball away, Vega is still probably the best character in the game because he just has so many really nasty tricks. So it makes him that much stronger just to have this. Like I said, I mean, there was one time in SoCal we were all playing Super. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Actually, before I tell this story, let's actually head over to a break here because this is how we make sure that, these tournaments can happen. So let's head to a break, and we will be right back, guys.
Yeah, don't go nowhere. Got to remember to hydrate.
ユニカは単独犯ではない。
私たちで黒幕捉えちゃったり、情報を聞き出すまでが任務だから。救える命も救えねえぞ。貴様らがギアをかばうなら聖戦は必ず起きるだろう。聖戦は俺が止める。
Pre-order Virtua Fighter 5 Revo on Steam. There's a 20% sale until February 3rd. There's a 30th Anniversary Edition available that will feature bonus content like the 30th Anniversary Swimsuit Costume Set, Legendary and Yakuza Series DLC, pre-production artwork, and the Virtua Fighter 30th Anniversary Music Selection. Pre-order Virtua Fighter 5 Revo on Steam. There's a 20% sale until February 3rd. Midwest Battleground, 7 open brackets for today's most popular games, including the newly released Marvel Rivals. A 4 collegiate invitational with $10,000 in prizes on the line. Register now at startgg/MWB. Premium Edition Games. Come see our friends Gamers for Gamers for show-exclusive Nintendo Switch games by Premium Edition Games, located in the hotel lobby. Magical Defense Force, a magical girl comedy with Monster of the Week style action and over 300 unique art assets. It's available on Steam now, and check out the 4 new chapters coming in February. Join us this summer for Anime Magic, August 22nd to 24th at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center and Hyatt Regency O'Hare in Rosemont, Illinois. Featuring cosplay, gaming, music, and more, there's something for everyone at Anime Magic. Vortex Gallery. The Vortex Gallery Matcherino page is live. Come through and contribute to the prize pool for your favorite game directly. Visit 956pro.com/Matcherino and redeem free contribution codes to add real money to the pot or donate to the prize pool of your favorite game directly. Midwest Gaming Classic. the largest gaming event returns. April 4th to 6th, 2025 at the Baird Center in Milwaukee. Come for the fun and stay for the after party. Okizeme. Improve your wake-up options with Okizeme Coffee Company. Their light roast is a Colombian blend with pleasant citrus and plum notes, while the dark roast brings the Guatemalan blend for a heavier chocolate note and a smoother cup. And Okizeme is 110% in on the FGC, so support your locals and grab some coffee. Max Mode is coming back for year 2 in Atlanta, Georgia on April 25th to the 27th. We have a new lineup starting with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Year 2 will have more games, more side tournaments, and more arcades. Registration is now live on StartGG/MaxMode2. Skullgirls. Download now and play for free on the Google Play Store or Apple App Store and experience the new online versus mode powered by GGPO. Experience the mobile fighter that Touch Arcade calls far and away the best mobile fighting game out there. Be sure to get some Frosty Faustings merch. Stay warm in even the coldest weather with the all-new Frosty merch line for 2025. Hoodies, flannels, beanies, scarves, and more. The weather may be icy, but these fits are fire.
We're back, baby. More Super Turbo action coming your way. We're going to continue the conversations we've been having. I feel like I'm in the front row just listening and loving this TED Talk I'm getting. That's fantastic.
Crazy thing is, I mean, Riz in the chat was like, yeah, I want to hear the story about, Claw and SoCal or whatever like that. I don't even remember what the hell I was going to say anymore.
We'll get to it.
And that's just because I'm old and I'm senile. So, I will forget stuff. But we've got Kyle going up against Angel over here.
Yeah, Comeback's going to be really put to the test here, not just with his matchup knowledge, but also with Angel's application here, defending the Midwest with this Chun-Li excellence.
Yeah, this is some great style right here. And you can see how Angel is approaching this Honda matchup here, making it a lot harder. And that is one of the secret buttons of Chun-Li is that close medium kick.
Yep, you know
it's so good. And yes, it's trading with Comeback, but as long as Honda can never get in, he's always going to take more damage. Oh, nice!
That was really good patience from Comeback there. Very good. Waiting to switch sides and then just hit that stand fierce in the right place. Great. He didn't give chase there like normally most people do with the pixel out. Oh, he jumped through the close standing medium kick. Yeah, with that, I call it the field goal kick because just the way it kind of looks like. It just looks like he's kicking for 3 points.
It's a very strong distance thing. So if Kyle can jump at the range. But usually the hard part is that medium kick will come out as far medium kick at those ranges to make it whiff. So it is a little tougher, but nicely done. Look at this Comeback kid. Kyle, Comeback 386 Kyle is doing some work here with that Honda. Let's go.
I mean, he hates Chun-Li. Like, it's very... It's a privilege for me to be friends with him, I'd say. But, yeah, he always gets a great read on that rhythm. I mean, some of the best at anti-projectiling I've seen from the Honda matchup I've had has come from him. His reactions are so on point.
Nice. Got the split. Wow, that hit cross-up over there. Okay.
It's wide once you get that one frame.
And that standing medium kick is a very good anti-air, but one of the secrets that you have to learn as Honda in this matchup is the jumping medium kick. Not the splash, just the regular jumping medium kick because, as we used to say in the old days, it has better priority. Which really didn't mean anything back then. We just knew it hit really well, but nowadays we can say it's basically the difference between hitbox and hurtbox. Has a lot more disjointed hitboxes.
Okay, he'll take that anti-air there, moves himself out of the corner. I like the utility that he got there. And with the fireballs, he's going to build meter fast. It's not uncommon to get 2 supers in 1 round in this matchup.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got to be careful. So what Kyle wants to do right now is try to build some meter. I'm surprised he's not throwing out some light hands, but I'm not sure what he hit there. But maybe he was just scared he was going to get chipped out and try to do like a butt slam or something.
I'm loving that Super Turbo can continue to build such hype crowd. Just like cheering for both sides here on the impact. Oh, whipped with the butt slam in the face with the medium punch.
Oh, no. That's a bad situation for Comeback because now all of a sudden we swap sides and now she has all that real estate to go back and punishes the landing frames. There is no trip guard in this game. even if you don't press a button in the air, there is no trip guard.
I love that too. I mean, it's a little different in CVS too, where there is, if you commit to a button in the air, then you can get hit on landing, but if you empty jump, you could land safely. But in this game, nope, all bets are off.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way they've adapted it in most games now, because 4, 5, and 6 all had that as well. All right.
I like the aggression here from Comeback. Oh, whips on the butt slam there. Oh, there's that Ocho.
Sword Ocho doing the work.
Shout outs to Zagran for lying to me about that, by the way. Multiple times when I've asked him, is it stored? He's like, it doesn't store. Doesn't store. Stop telling people.
I mean, that was the number one thing that I said, take out of HDR, and it's still there.
It's okay. Us Chun-Li players, we can get all the heat for stored super. It's fine, you know?
Oh, this is a great round for Angel. Look at this life lead, but all it takes is a couple of times to get in there.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. Nicely done.
Yeah, jumping back with the light kick, just caught him on the chase here. One button I like to do in this matchup too is I like doing the neutral jump fierce with it because it hits on the way up or also on the way down, depending on how it chooses. I feel it's always effective if the Hondas are extra jumpy, but Kyle has a bunch of different approaches that he varies it with as well.
All right, trying to get in there again. There's that jumping medium kick that's so good. And yeah, it doesn't cause enough hit stun so that you can really get a combo after you land, but that's why a lot of Hondas will use that jumping medium kick straight into the Ocho throw. Oh, I think he could have light up
kick, but that's hard to get that. It's hard to get that.
Has to be the
the Ocho does not kill, but the hands do. Ooh, man.
Yeah, oh, look at that. You can see some frustration on Angel's face right there.
That's a super turbo face.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a matchup that Chun-Li is supposed to win. But obviously, I mean, if you're a Honda player, you have fought so many damn projectile characters that you have really learned how to fight them really, really well. And that's, one of the great things about a game with no patches and fewer characters is you can really dive down deep into these matchups and learn, how to take out some of these bad matchups. But this is a great, they might have been able to get the up kicks right there again.
I got to lab that. And see. But the medium kicks are definitely stopping some of the momentum and the approaches here. And Angel's 1 point away from a comeback because of it. So I like the adjustment that he's doing there. But one thing, as you're mentioning here, Comeback is able to trade and make Chun-Li's anti-air options. Your mileage may vary.
All right, back to the fireball game here. And yeah, it's going to take that free jump in. Comeback actually walk forward. He's been walking forward a lot. So Angel definitely tried to move forward a little bit because you want to get that real estate back again. So you always be able to do that, right? You always want to punish them for the lack of trip guard right there. Oh,
good patience again. Oh, those up kicks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at that point, I wonder, because obviously the splash is going to be better for the mix-up because the block stun is a little shorter. But I wonder if the jumping heavy kick would not get hit by the up kicks in that situation, but still be able to cross up. It's a little harder to get the tick throw unless you just throw out the light and go for it. So that might be the choice for Comeback Kid, is to go with the roundhouse cross up instead, because that's the second time he's gotten hit by that.
Yeah, one thing I like about what Comeback's doing here is I like how he chases the back jump too.
And me and Riz in the chat right now are mind melding because he's like, he should use cross up roundhouse. So there you go.
Yo, shout outs to Riz, man. I love that guy. He's fantastic. I saw him in Texas Showdown. Love his stream too. His stream's fantastic. You know, imagine also Vodka Gobalski. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to Vodka Gobalski.
I just saw him do a Zangief Super at CVS2 with the GDR pad. So Comeback is on match point here after getting some awesome trades here. I like how he's responded in this last round.
All right.
The splash hit on the way up. So that opened to attack. It opened him up,
Yeah, and that weird glitch where you actually hit the wall even though you're flying the other way, so he fell really fast. But here we go. This is a great situation for Angel. And yes, again, turtle like this. Oh, he went for the lightning kick right there instead of the lack of trip guard, the landing punish. Oh, out of there, which isn't too bad.
Yeah, but Comeback has a super on deck here. Angel's going to try to bring it back, but he's got to be cautious of his aerial approach.
Nice.
Oh, wow, good hit there.
Oh, a trade, and now Kyle actually has the life lead here.
Yeah, challenge gets a butt slam. We got 13 seconds
here
left.
We go. No, he didn't.
Wow.
I mean, look. Reversals in this game are one frame, right? And you have to do the medium one. I don't think the light one would have worked. So the fact that he got the reversal there, a lot of people in Super Turbo are like, look, you know what? if you get the reversal, I will just applaud, but I'm hoping you won't do it.
Yeah.
Nicely done by Kyle there.
Yeah, Angel with his comeback, taking out Kyle. Taking out Angel in convincing fashion. That was a close down-to-the-wire matchup, and you could see the adjustments between and all the little jank, little hitboxes and hurtboxes stuff taking place. But I do really like some of the approaches they take, and would love to see more of that matchup. And here we're going to see a good one here. It looks like we got Climax against 3 Stacks.
Yeah, because, I mean, the problem with, obviously, a lot of people have gotten very consistent with reversals in this game, but that's because they're using, he's from Pittsburgh.
It's the same state. Come on. It's the same state, all right?
I mean, you piano the reversal. A lot of people have gotten very good at being consistent with that, but Honda's heavy butt slam does not hit on the way up, so you can't use that as that reversal to beat the lightning kicks. I wonder if it would have made it over. It might get hit on the way up. I'm not sure. Wait, which lore are you talking about, Riz? Which lore are you talking? There's a lot of lore around. Or are you talking about what Climax put up on the screen? Is that a lore?
No, because I said he was from Philadelphia because I've seen him in Philadelphia tournaments.
No, apparently there's a lore on that. Did we?
Well, there's a story also. There's a video where there was a baseball announcer during a Pirates and Phillies game, and he said they were up 10 runs and said, if they come back, I'm walking back to Pittsburgh. And it took him like 20 days to do it or something.
I doubt that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, I doubt that is, but it's just, it's like people say I'm from Central Florida because I always take a train up to Orlando. So it's the same thing with me, you know?
Okay, got the trade right there. Endgamer in a little bit of a trouble situation, but like I said, Chun-Li does very well against Boxer and might be the biggest argument of why Chun-Li would be ranked 3rd and Boxer would be ranked 4th, is that Chun-Li is considered to have a slight advantage in this matchup. In modern times, they would call it 5.5, 4.5. It's a 6-4 matchup. Look, 6-4 matchup is really even, okay? Gosh.
I agree. We make 6-4 matchups look like it's like climbing a mountain, but it's really not. I mean, it's you have factors and tools that you could work with as well. And Climax is like got some really good corner pressure, pushing all the way to the back of the what I call the donkey section of Hawk stage. But I mean, I really like the way Climax is responding and adapting to what 3K is doing. But it seems that even with the best timing possible, like 3K has been able to get the right up kicks and the right reversal and get the job done.
Good patience right there, but now the chip is such a threat here. Oh my God, okay.
He's going at it with the crowd again. I love it. Hey, crowd.
Dude, I mean, Riz, I'll tell you right now, one of the things I hate the most is when people are like, this matchup is terrible. It's like 6-4. And I'm like, really? Come on, dude. Come on. Like I said, I think Cammy versus Honda is 9-1, okay? Look. Okay, got the up kicks here. This is important. Oh, didn't go for the down forward roundhouse. Didn't try to get over there. Yeah, now the chip. That is definitely going to take it there. So Climax taking game number 1.
There he is. Self-applause. Pat himself on the back. I'm telling the crowd, just tell him he's from Philly.
So, Riz, remind me the lore. I feel like it had something to do with me that I kept saying he was from the wrong place at one time. And, like, someone told me the wrong thing, and so I kept propagating it. I feel like I have a memory of that now.
I saw Climax at a Flyers game. Loving this, though. Climax got some great
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So I remember. Okay, I remember now. Yeah.
Oh, what a confirm. Right on that, and he's just shrugging himself off. Like, that's easy to do right there. I could have done that. He's like, no. No, that was an excellent reaction to Reed. Like, he progressive scanned that fireball and then happened to go right up through it. Ooh. Brilliant work, man.
No anti-air right there from Endgamer, but like I said, that Chun-Li anti-air is a very finicky one, and Balrog's jumping heavy kick goes so far down, it's really hard to use it for that purpose. Yep, there it is. Sneaking through after that crouching medium kick. Yeah, like nice walk-up throw. Tried to bait out the wake-up super or the wake-up headbutt. And now we're in the corner position here.
Got the hold.
Oh, no, he dropped. I think he was trying to go for the headbutt or not, or maybe a super right there. Oh, no, Chun-Li just super back.
Whoa. The medium kick still standing. Climax hitting a lot of buttons there, but the death by 1,000 cuts was not enough for 3K. I want to mention also about that jumping roundhouse that you mentioned that that Boxer has. You know, also in the similar matchup that I saw with Jabali and Biggs in Ultra SF4, Jabali was doing a lot of that jumping roundhouse because Chun-Li has a lot of suspect anti-airs in Ultra Street Fighter 4 as well. So it's kind of similar seeing how that tail of the tape continues to play out across different titles.
Okay. So yeah, I like the way Endgamer is playing right now. Very, very patient right now. This is how you gotta play this matchup. And is what kind, oh no. Dangerous situation. Dangerous situation.
Yep.
Oh, but he's got the super now. Now, Climax has to be careful. He's got the, oh, he had it stored, but he didn't believe Climax was gonna go with the dash punch because I'm sure he thought he was gonna be scared of the super. So he actually walked up and crouched, and he was probably holding offensive crouch to keep the store, and that's why he just got pummeled by that light dash punch.
Yeah, interesting the kind of openings that you create when you're holding on to the tech and looking to hold. That's what makes some of the things of Super Turbo great, is that when you see what your opponent's looking for and holding on to, it creates new openings of its own, and you're able to capitalize that. And that's why Climax is holding on to this 2-0 lead as they're trading hits all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first time I'm saying that Climax is taking a death by 1,000 cuts approach and still losing to Chun-Li, which usually it's the other way around.
Oh, nice. Yeah, just go for the headbutt up close. I don't know how they ended up giving Boxer the best DP in the game, but, you know.
Does it chip? No. It's not.
God,
Nothing
yeah.
to follow up with.
Yeah, gonna fireball afterwards. Yep, that's the best way to keep him from getting in and chipping you to death. But he still manages to get in there, and now Climax is at match point.
If Climax gets this, he wants to give the crowd hell. You know it. And the crowd popping off at that throw there, connecting with the jabs.
Oh, shoot. Shout-outs to Riz for the lore here. Climax beat Shinoni and Shogatsu at YY Cup. Nice. Okay.
Impressive. Very impressive. But, I mean, his boxer's always been top-notch. I've always considered him one of my favorite boxers in the U.S. as well. He's really been a standard of excellence here in the U.S.
Yeah, and again, the patience from Endgamer. He has been able to bait out the super every time.
Gets the hold.
Oh, no!
What a throw!
Oh, no. I think he was probably trying to do low jab and the headbutt, but might have just did the headbutt too late and gave it. And again, remember, throws are one frame in this game, so any gap and you're going to get tossed. That's why we don't care about frame data either, because if you're minus anything, you can be thrown.
And this is the second time so far in this match that using that hold that Balrog had and the offensive opportunities after worked against him, but this time cleans it up, that dash low, takes it on its Climax, closes out with a 3-0 victory.
Oh, man.
I love this. And he's taking the slow heel walk across, shaking his head. There we go.
Oh,
there we go.
God.
Bring it.
Oh, he's like, come at me, bro.
Penguins versus Flyers. Pirates versus Phillies.
Actually, I should say, come at me back is what I should say.
Yeah, come back at me.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Come back at me. I think that's going to be what's next, the heavy-hitting matchup there I mean, Climax fought Honda earlier against
Yeah, I agree with you, KBBQ. Like, I generally think this match is a little bit in favor of Chun-Li. One of the tough things is you don't want to necessarily try to throw fireballs from a full screen because he can kind of get over that. If you're in the mid-screen, one of the nice things is that really the only thing Boxer can do at that point is to try to headbutt through it. And if he does, then you can do fireball lightning legs, and that blows up the headbutt. And you try to stay a little closer to him so that when he jumps, you can get under him and anti-air with like a close medium kick a little bit better. So that's how I feel. But again, those characters are both so good that it really goes both ways a lot of the time. It's just like the Dulcim and Boxer matchup. Because every Dulcim will tell you Boxer wins that matchup, and every Boxer will tell you Dulcim wins that matchup.
I think it really relies on the execution. I mean, because I can't give you an honest answer for who wins that matchup either. I mean, but I always feel like it's always someone who just has better movement on the stick. So this is our winner's final.
It's 5-5. It's a 5-5 match.
This is our winner's final. It's Honda versus Blanca. Yeah, hell yeah.
God. What the hell is going on?
Butt Slam versus Blanca Balls. Let's go. Two Hondas getting closer to the top four. I'm about it.
Yeah, this is a tough matchup here for.
Oh, he made an omelet off the trade.
Yeah. Oh no, he did the super instead of the regular headbutt. I don't know if that was intentional. Nice hand slap anti-air.
Yeah, that's skill.
Oh my
who's
God,
got it?
Honda
Who's still
lived.
standing?
Honda
Honda!
lived. Honda lived. I saw that right away because it was not the knockdown pose. Oh my God.
Seeing exchanges like that is why I love Street Fighter. Like, and then seeing the crowd just like squint over and get up, like who's still standing after that? That's how you kick off the match.
Yeah, but I was about to say, I mean, this is a difficult matchup, I feel like, for both characters because, you know, whoever's winning is usually has kind of an advantage. Although I think Honda has a better time getting in on Blanca than the other way around. But Comeback is not getting the anti-air with the light headbutt right now. He's doing it a little too early, so he's running out of invul frames and getting hit by the jumping light kick. But again, that jumping light kick from Blanca has really good priority.
Yeah, and the headbutt on the jumping light from Blanca, as you said, really good priority, really good hitbox. But that's how it's able to get hit with the tail end of the headbutt. Fantastic anti-air response from Marvel, who still has a little bit of a light bleed, but Bonky's getting in the business. Here comes the hold. Does it kill? Yes.
There we go.
He's hungry enough to take the first win.
I feel like at this point, I mean, maybe a little bit more turtling with Honda and trying to go for some stored Ochos, but we'll see. Yeah, Honda is such a defensive character, and I've been talking about this on a lot of other streams as well. This archetype of character in Honda really almost doesn't exist anymore. We have zoners, but we don't have fortresses anymore. We don't have the tanks like we used to have before.
That's a good quote, by the way. They should put you in one of those Evo social media posts with that quote. You'd do well. I'd get good engagement. Not gonna lie.
Oh man.
We have zoners, but we don't have fortresses. Man,
Yeah.
that's some Sun Tzu stuff, man. I love it. I'm with it.
Oh man.
I'm with it. And Marvel trying to build his own castle not made of sand as he turks the first point there. Big butt slam energy. Let's go. You know what? I really love what you're doing, what you said, referencing that Mega Man, Magnet Man thing.
Yeah.
Also, it's a great power, too. And I like the trajectory. It seems to be the way Bonky's going, how it goes horizontal and then up.
Yeah, I don't know why. It always made me think of those cartoon magnets.
Yeah.
You know, the big giant with the red ones with the little gray ends.
Right.
That's why I always call
Like
them
the
magnet.
Acme ones?
Yeah. I always called them Magnet Blanca. It's like straight up Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry style magnets, man.
It's fantastic.
Oh, man.
It's fantastic. And now we are tied here in the winner's final. I like it. The Magnet Man Blanca.
Yep.
I'm stealing it.
Oh, no.
Oh, that Ocho.
If you don't combo, that stored Ocho is going to be a problem there. I mean, honestly, if you're playing Honda, anytime you don't have to press anything on the stick, make sure you store an Ocho. There's almost never a reason to not store an Ocho. It's not like you can whiff an Ocho, right? So, he tried to stop it.
He tried to get the gap, tried to shoot the gap, but he's got enough. He's got enough in his Bonky bank to give you the Bonky business, and now he's got another round. Bonky up 1.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm a little too punny out here, man. This Red Bull's wearing off.
Nice.
There we go.
There we go. Yep. Keeps the charge.
Oh,
my goodness.
The headbutt with the tail end, and he gets the Ocho out of it. How did he maintain the charge? How?
Ocho fun. Oh, my goodness.
Like, I just taught someone how to charge partition, because they want to learn Guile day 1. And, like, even this is almost like, okay, good luck.
Well, I'm going to be that guy. There's no charge partitioning in this game.
No, I'm sorry. It's a wrong use of words. I was trying to mean, like, the charge reset between the Sonic booms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just some of the shenanigans you can do as a charge character.
Yeah. No. Charge partitioning only exists in Third Strike. And there was like some other super obscure game, I think that it existed, but charge partitioning, for at least in terms of Street Fighter, is exclusive to Third Strike.
Correct. Yes. It was a poor choice of words on my part. It was just like, I was just trying to think like charge gimmicks, basically.
Charge optimizing.
Yes, that's the right word. Correct.
Oh, no, he missed the combo.
Yeah, but still, he gets eaten. He gets hungry.
Yeah,
Man, he's got a few extra bites on that. He got to mash harder.
Yeah, he's got the bites on there because Marvel doesn't want to shake because he doesn't want to lose the charge afterwards because then Blanca can go nuts on you. So he was risking to live by holding down back and not shaking the joystick, which you have to do to try to get out of those things quicker. And so he was hoping to be able to save that, but it didn't even help him in the end anyway. So.
Oof. That's like, you want to make a round 2 problem, but you can't get out of round 1. Like, it's just one of those trade-offs there.
Ooh, yeah, good trade right there. Blanca, 1-frame attack on that up ball and on the straight ball as well. So at worst, it always trades. And that's also why both of those moves can also be 50% unblockable as well.
Easily with the hands. Got Bonky shaking his head there. Ooh. Trying to find, it looked like maybe having an answer in his pocket trying to find it. We'll see what he can get. Oh, shocking results there. Oh, I love it.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Didn't quite get, I mean, I think Blanca was just a little too high, so it just wasn't able to hit on the way down.
That jumping light kick. It's just been able to meet him halfway in a lot of these trades in the air.
Oh,
that
nice.
was brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good sequence right there but didn't get the light headbutt again.
Oh, what was that? He completely whiffed up the second hit of the super. Blanca ball with the easy punish. Bonky on match point here for the grand finals.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a good life lead against a character like Blanca, one of the things that I actually like to do with Honda is go for the anti-air heavy headbutt. You'll trade a lot, but if you have the life lead, that's fine. And it's easier to use as an anti-air because you can do it later and make it feel more like a flash kick. Nice!
Nice!
No, actually, you know what? I take that back. That was probably a stored Ocho. And so, you know what? I don't compliment stored Ochios here. Not in this Cammy house.
But damn it, I will, because I'm a scrub, okay? I will, because he was waiting for that with the Blanca hop. He had that ready to just drop him on his back and even it up. That was brilliant, Marville. Bravo, well played. Don't listen to this 9-1 matchup denier.
Oh, man. Okay, that time he did get the light headbutt right there.
He's got Bonky getting so much mileage with that jumping light kick.
Yeah, the reason why I was talking about the fierce headbutt as the
roundhouse.
anti-air, it's like I said, it actually isn't, like, it's invincible until the first frame that it hits, which means that it can trade. But that's the worst that will happen with it. And so if you need to do a last-second anti-air, the light headbutt sometimes is too slow. So if you do the fierce one, you'll probably do a lot more damage than the opponent.
Oh, wow, stopping the momentum with the Ocho, though. Bonky was all over that round, James. Had some great momentum there. Still got himself a good life lead.
Nice block, but he didn't get the reversal afterwards to try to headbutt it. Nice.
That Ocho's going to, he's still, now he has a life
actually
lead.
Went for the heavy hands. He did not believe in Bonky's wake up, but a beautiful neutral jump by Bonky. And here we go. It is final game, final round.
We love it. 9 seconds to decide. When you get a win like that, I like to call that a stolen base. When you're sliding in there, it just has that Ricky Henderson energy, man. R.I.P. the GOAT. But look at that conversion. Yeah, you damn right you're seeing stars. But he responds. He's fighting back. I'm not out yet like that. Here's some hands.
Yeah, jumping medium kick is a really good meaty against Blanca.
Great trade.
Oh, no, he went for it. He went for it. Bonky didn't get a true reversal, but it was still good enough to be able to take it. And there it is right there. Bonky is going to move on to grand finals with a Blanca. Which year was it? It wasn't last year, Frosties. It was one of the older. Was it last year when Cammy won here? I can't remember which year that was.
I don't think it was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Cammy
last
actually ended up winning a Super Turbo here, and now we've got the Blanca coming in here and trying to do the same.
That was fantastic, and I want to point out, too, that was such a great up ball, too, especially when you saw the momentum that Marvel was going with his Honda. That's the kind of up ball in the last hit, last round, I'm happy with going out with, whether it hits or not. And it seemed to work out in Bonky's favor to get him to the grand finals. I can only applaud it.
Yeah. I mean, that one was definitely the straight ball because he had blocked the jump attack. So he didn't have to charge for the up ball, but the straight ball was still able to come out in time. It was the year before that. Okay, so it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's the one you did.
Yeah.
With David. Yeah.
No, it's true. Like, vodka, I mean, it's what I was saying this earlier on stream, too, that, like, I feel like people have almost kind of forgotten how to turtle. And yeah, I mean, if Honda has a lead and such, there really isn't as much reason to try to go in on Blanca, right? I was saying when it started, like, it's very important to have the life lead for both of these characters to force the other.
Yeah. Look at the stare down. I love it. I'm sorry, I had to point it out, James. But I want to say something else too. You know, when you mentioned forgot to turtle, you know, these kids these days, you know, they'll tell you straight up, you know, I didn't buy an airplane to block. I didn't buy a plane ticket to block.
How are you calling other people kids? How old are you right now?
I'm pushing 40.
Dude, you're a baby. Come on. You're a baby. I don't want to hear
That's what
none
my
of
blood
that.
work says.
I don't know. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear none of that.
I stream Sega Genesis for money, James. What does that say?
I was playing Atari 2600. Okay.
I'm
I don't want to hear that.
I'm older than Phantasy Star 2. I played this at a 7-Eleven with my mom.
Star 2 isn't even old.
It's 1989.
Oh man, I was already 13. Okay. Oh man.
There we go. He got the Ocho across the Anaconda. We're here on my favorite stage, Jimmy's stage, and I love listening, by the way, about this stage, like Yoko Shimomura's comments about composing this song, about like how she came up with that. Like, it's such a great inspiration. It's from the Rockin' the Crates documentary that Red Bull did.
Oh,
Fantastic,
nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Yoko Shimomura, one of my favorite music producers, also.
She's amazing.
Oh,
She's
she
amazing.
really is.
She's amazing. So yeah, I mean it's okay. Oh, hang on, I'll wait on that comment here. Oh, it just missed.
Good catch. Good catch, Climax.
Missed. Yeah. I mean, honestly, one of the things that a lot of people aren't aware of, back in the day, back in the NES days, you know, and around that time, the job of writing music for video games was mostly given to women.
Yeah.
A lot of them are that way. Yoko Kanno, who did the Cowboy Bebop theme, right?
My favorite anime.
Also did Romance of the Three Kingdoms on the NES.
Whoa,
you know?
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's the one who wrote that one. The main theme for Ghosts and Goblins is also written by a woman.
That's a great soundtrack, too. Beat it
exactly.
recently on Genesis, yeah. Let's take the stare down here. Okay, trying to using that super there. Will
That's
chip?
punishable.
No, and it's punishable. Good dash low.
Yeah, remember, the chip damage in this game, once it gets low enough, the guts kicks in and everything will only do 1 pixel. You cannot drain more than that at certain, once you get down to a certain level. So you're never going to see, like in modern games, where they have like a tiny little chunk and they chip and die. Like, that just doesn't happen.
No, it's not like Ed's Super in Street Fighter V.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like that.
Yeah. But I mean, that's why, like, I know a lot of people hated chip in older games, and, you know, I've never considered it a problem because in this game, you know, the chip does have that gut scaling so that it only does 1 pixel. Unfortunately, that did also allow people to cheat the arcade machines back in Street Fighter 2 days, so.
Yeah, you mentioned that to get extra credits and everything, and then they would intentionally tie to get more of the final round so they could get more out of their quarter.
Because you had 9 rounds and then it went to a final round. So if you tied every single round, you actually got like 10 rounds of play. That's why they changed it immediately in Champion Edition to only have 4 rounds max.
Wow, he chased him. He dodged the butt slam with the light headbutt, and then immediately went after him with, like, exactly. These guys are making these sequences and exchanges like they've done it like 1,000 times to each other. Like they've done the same exact punishes and the same exact matchups. That's why I say they're from the same place.
Okay. Oh, they got in there. Delaying the super. Got to watch out for that. He's walking forward. Has he charged the super? Oh, no, he's going to block it, but can he get the Ocho? No, it wasn't close enough. It wasn't. They didn't have the gap there.
Oh.
And the headbutt.
Fearless.
Going right through it again.
Fearless.
How does he have the most invincible move, not counting O-Ken and O-Ryu?
That was like if Evander Holyfield fighting Mike Tyson, and he already got his ear bit off, and they let the fight go on, and he just goes at it again. You can take the other ear. You know, Van Gogh lost one, and he still painted great stuff. Let's go as we tie it up 1-1.
Definitely need that ear to paint, dude. Gotta hear those colors. Oh, man.
Great start by Climax there. Consecutive dash lows there. Just keeps that pressure coming.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even notice that, Riz. They both have their character on their shirts right now.
They do. Yes, they do.
That is how you know how loyal they are. Oh, man.
Man, I got to say, I wear Chun-Li shirts at tournaments, and I hate losing the mirror. I feel so embarrassed.
I mean, I've got one on right now.
You do, yeah.
I just like to wear shirts of whatever character I can find shirts of. So
A lot of them have great stuff, yeah.
I'm fighting game shirts I will wear all day.
Same.
All day. Oh, nice.
Oh, good response,
wow.
He read the whip.
That was right when Climax was going to try to walk up and throw it, looked like.
Yeah, he's having none of that. God, this matchup is going to go down to the wire. I mean, if I was a betting man, I would definitely say this is going to go to the final round with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, what's the response here? Okay, I like. Oh no, that is what?
Whoa!
Oh yeah, okay. The invo on the headbutt.
That was so clean. 5 seconds left. Let it rip.
Smart jump right into that headbutt, and that was a risky situation because if Climax hadn't done anything, I don't know if Balrog can get a jab in between the headbutts, but if he was charged, he could definitely get his own headbutt in between the headbutts.
I love Climax's expression, though. He's like, that dodge was still nice, though, you know? I mean, sometimes you just feel like when you get a sequence like that, you're fighting on borrowed time with house money. But, man, comeback gets a big Oicho energy for the kill.
Oh,
Climax
yeah, and by the way,
here.
I didn't even notice that, but shout-outs. Roy Bizzle in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, Roy. Glad for you to join in here and hang out. All right, here we go. These two guys are just totally, like,
The
having a
trash
good
talk
time.
is
Yeah.
fantastic.
I love it.
Man, he really gets, that looks like a KOF jump when he gets that short little jumping
Oh,
fierce.
yeah.
The arc on that.
It definitely changes his arc, and it is one of the strongest, a very strong get-in tool for Honda.
Yeah, it just seems like he's got one of those SNK grooves in CVS too. He's able to get away with that. Man, comeback is playing clean, making me eat my words about this going down to the wire. Oh, caught him hitting a button.
Oh, yep, walked forward, just delayed it enough, sent out the bait, and yeah, comeback now at match point.
Climax still got some words for him. I love it. Oh, there we go. More response with that headbutt, using the light invul to really do some damage here.
Yeah, one of the things, like I said, Climax has got to learn in this matchup is that standing light punch. You see,
Yes.
he uses it every once in a while, but when you're in that close range, like I said, it'll stop all headbutts and also all the butt slams, even at closer ranges. Wow, that was 4!
Clutch Oicho, good awareness of the spacing there by comeback. And yeah, to your credit, James, he was also getting he was having more success with that against Marvel in the early match that we saw, using the stand jab, but not so much against comeback.
He did it, but I still think he might have to abuse it a little more in this matchup here.
But still closes it out with the super, the Buffalo Train. Climax staring at another round to bring this to a final fight.
Yeah.
I love that standing fierce punch, too. It's such a good poke, just that haymaker. It's a haymaker, you know? Oh, again, yeah, using the invuln on the headbutt, he really proves that it is the best DP in the game.
Yeah, and again, you're hitting with those haymakers, like you're saying, also getting them to puke as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the punish, of course. Yeah, there you go.
I thought it was originally, before you pointed that out, because you pointed that on the stream where you were going through the anniversary collection. I watched it.
Okay,
and originally, I thought it was like a coloring glitch. But then when you look closely, it really is puke.
No, it's just puke, yeah.
Projectile
And
vomit. It's
one
beautiful.
of my favorite Game Genie codes on the Super Nintendo was turn the stars, the Dizzy stars, into puke.
Really?
And so there's like 3 pukes spinning around your head. Dude, the Game Genie, you can do a bunch of really dumb things, man.
That
But
is awesome.
I spent way too much time with that thing. I'll tell you that right now, dude. I will be sad to admit that I spent way too much time with Game Genie and Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo.
I mean, the only thing I did with Game Genie was Zombies Ate My Neighbors. 'Cause that was my only chance in hell I had of beating that game, you know? It's that kid Chameleon with that 150 levels.
Right.
Here we are in the final fight. Great response against a butt slam. I love the way Climax has been using that headbutt to respond to a lot of the special moves. It really seems to be something that he's been able to just buy himself more time with. And now he's on match point.
Yeah, so if Comeback can get this, I mean, you will be correct that we've got to final game, final round, but we'll see if that happens.
Don't give me hope, James. I'm so such a gambler that I don't play Casino Night Zone and Sonic 2 anymore.
Fair enough.
You know, I can't play with my rings like
All
that.
right,
you
sorry,
know?
Hawkeye. I won't give you hope anymore. So. Sorry, Clint. Oh, and yep, that's
Oh, the
it.
headbutt's
That's
taken.
gonna do it.
The Buffalo Express denied. See, I lost the bet. See that?
Yeah, so, yeah,
exactly.
there you go,
I go
there
to
you
Casino
go.
Night Zone, 3 Eggmans. But yeah, Climax taking care of business there and comeback faster. He's like, I'm tired.
actually, he's actually kind of exhausted after that match. So
I'm sure beating a Honda like that definitely is exhausting, especially after he had such a tough battle with Marvel in the first round earlier. So it's like this is a grind, man. Heavy hitting against Honda, and then you got all these Chun-Li's in the bracket. Not anymore. Well, we still have Endgamer, I think.
Is Endgamer still in? I can't remember now.
Yeah, let's take a look at that
I
bracket.
mean, like every time he's
No,
out,
Endgamer was
he's out,
eliminated
yeah.
a while
So
ago,
we
yeah,
are
yeah.
down to the last 3.
So this
here,
is loser's final. So
Yeah,
Climax
this is
has to beat
losers'
a Honda and a Blanca.
with a boxer.
Hey, you want the rest
So-
of my Red Bull?
I mean, hey, look, I'll tell you this right now. Apparently, this is a game for charge characters here, because this is all charge characters at the end here.
It's like Street Fighter V.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, don't go anywhere. We're going to be coming right back. Team Chris alongside the amazing, legendary James Chen. We got the top 3 coming your way. Losers final coming up next after these ads.
ユニカは単独犯ではない。
私たちで黒幕捉えちゃったり情報を聞き出すまでが任務だから救える命も救えねえぞ貴様らがギアをかばうなら聖戦は必ず起きるだろう聖戦は俺が止める
Pre-order Virtua Fighter 5 Revo on Steam. There's a 20% sale until February 3rd. There's a 30th anniversary edition available that will feature bonus content like the 30th anniversary swimsuit costume set, Legendary and Yakuza series DLC, pre-production artwork, and the Virtua Fighter 30th anniversary music selection. Pre-order Virtua Fighter 5 Revo on Steam. There's a 20% sale until February 3rd. Midwest Battleground, 7 open brackets for today's most popular games, including the newly released Marvel Rivals. A 4 collegiate invitational with $10,000 in prizes on the line. Register now at startgg/MWB. Premium Edition Games. Come see our friends Gamers for show-exclusive Nintendo Switch games by Premium Edition Games, located in the hotel lobby. Magical Defense Force, a magical girl comedy with Monster of the Week style action and over 300 unique art assets. It's available on Steam now, and check out the 4 new chapters coming in February. Join us this summer for Anime Magic, August 22nd to 24th at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center at Hyatt Regency O'Hare in Rosemont, Illinois. Featuring cosplay, gaming, music, and more, there's something for everyone at Anime Magic. The Vortex Gallery shop is live with new designs debuted at Frosty Faustings XVII. Now featuring shirts, hoodies, stickers, and posters with original FGC-inspired designs. Okizeme. Improve your wake-up options with Okizeme Coffee Company. Their light roast is a Colombian blend with pleasant citrus and plum notes, while the dark roast brings the Guatemalan blend for a heavier chocolate note and a smoother cup. And Okizeme is 110% in on the FGC, so support your locals and grab some coffee. Max Mode is coming back for Year 2 in Atlanta, Georgia on April 25th to the 27th. We have a new lineup starting with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Year 2 will have more games, more side tournaments, and more arcades. Registration is now live on startgg/maxmode2. Be sure to get some Frosty Faustings merch. Stay warm in even the coldest weather with the all-new Frosty merch line for 2025. Hoodies, flannels, beanies, scarves, and more. The weather may be icy, but these fits are fire.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got some wacky and wild Super Turbo action going on over here. Hope everybody at home has been enjoying this and having a great time. I mean, one of the best things about this is obviously the players are having a great time, and so we're having a great time.
You know I'm having a great time.
Yeah, so we hope everybody at home is having a great time.
I mean, it's a Chun-Li free top 3, and I've got the biggest smile on my face, James. So you know it's hype. You know it's awesome. And let's go back to the match that kicked it off. Let's see if Climax has adapted and can get that run back against Marvel as he did in comeback fashion against Comeback. Pun intended.
Well, look, I am a Cammy player, so seeing all these 3 characters on stream, I'm actually really angry. So, you know, that's just what happens when you're a Cammy player. You hate everything, so, you know. You only have 2 winning matchups in the entire game, so, you know.
One day they'll make a Super Turbo where Hooligan has a dive kick.
Oh,
it's a perfect world.
It's like I said, one of these days I am going to sit down and try to make my own balanced Super Turbo just to see if I can do it in a way that people would actually, oh, that's punished.
There it is.
That is punished. It's such a big risk. You got to try to go for it, but, you know, man.
Big SMH energy on Marvel's face. He knew it too. And it's, you know, but the thing is that it's that look on his face where he was getting away with it with other boxers. And he's like, oh, you're the one that figured it out, you know? It's kind of like my stance shenanigans with Chun-Li and SF6. And I tricked them with the over. And I'm like, oh, they know. They understand it. Damn it.
Oh, there we go, the whiff punish. Doesn't even go for the super, just went for the regular. I know, he was like, I don't think I meant to, he didn't mean to do that, so.
I love this guy's reactions. I mean, look, James, we talk about Hayao doing the split on stage at Third Strike, but like Climax, I just love watching him every single round, win or lose. He just has that head shake, and just his guy's like, and it's just, you can't get a read on this guy. He's like a joker.
Oh, man. The craziest thing about Hayao, he's goated because you see him do those shenanigans, and he is definitely trolling you.
Yep.
He is definitely trolling. There's no read to get on that one. Hayao is definitely trolling. There's the standing light punch right there, beating the butt slam. Very, very good weapon. Oh, and then, of course, the low blow into headbutt. Why?
Big Oisho. There we go. Oh, awesome placement of the low.
Jumping heavy kick, yeah. Jumping
Mind
heavy
games.
kick is so good.
Mind games. And he got that off of connecting the low strong, being able to take that. Going back to your credit about Hayao, you know, a few months after that happened, you know, I did a split at a nightclub and I got kicked out. True story, yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, you know, not everything works in every situation.
Oh,
he's dizzy. He's dizzy. Let's see. Big splash in the hands. There we go.
Simple 2-hit combo there. All right. Maybe you should put that in my combo video, but all right. Look, nicely done from Marvel here, but he is down right now. He wants to take this to tie it up 1-1.
Well, Climax wants that 3-0. No, wants that 2-0 lead. I feel like his head will inflate like Jabalian dive kick.
Well, you know, unfortunately, Jabali, you know, is not here. He was already eliminated, so.
Oh, there we go, chasing it.
Another great button against Honda right there.
There we go. My man has adapted here. He's got that look on his face like he's mastering the elevator level of a beat 'em up. And there's the Grand just looking in the back like, what can my Honda do here? What can you do instead as Honda, you know? In Seattle, he was changing his sunglasses frequently. That was kind of the meta.
The Guile talk from Street Fighter 4?
Between rounds, he was changing his glasses between like dark and then red. And
That's funny.
Shout out Zagran, I love you, even though you lied to me about the stored Oicho.
Oh, here we go.
And just as I said that. Climax up 2-0, though. Let's see how Marvel responds.
Oh, yeah, great buttons right there. And you know, Honda's crouching light punch, one of the great buttons of, hi, I have no hurt box on my hands. So you can even throw it as a meaty against Shotos and they can't even DP it. So that is a really good button to stop those dash punches.
That jump back is fantastic. And it's always, I think it's risky traditionally to frequently jump back against Honda, because when Honda could read the jump back, like he could really get extra problematic.
Yeah, I mean, if you commit to that jump back light kick for sure. If he hasn't committed to anything, it is risky for Honda to try to go after that, because we've already seen that jumping heavy kick completely destroy the Honda, the headbutt, unfortunately.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right, as well as what it did to Chun-Li, to the Chun-Lis we had in the bracket, to 3 stacks, Endgamer 3K as well as Angel.
Well, Climax here is at match point, so definitely turning this around from the winner's bracket that we saw earlier. This is definitely some super domination from Climax here. Missed the meaty timing on the butt, on the splash, on the body splash. Oh, it's dangerous now. He's got that super, random super. Oh, he was trying to bait out the super.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it doesn't connect in the last hit.
Only got the 2 hits in there. The hand slap does so much damage. Where did that life go? What the hell?
It's like he hit him with the edge of his pinky.
I know,
and that was like
right?
the most powerful finger poke since Kevin Nash on Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, dude, it was like one of those kung fu cartoons where he has the pinky that can kill, you know? And
The 1-inch punch?
yeah. Oh, man. Well, the 1-inch punch hurts like hell.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Oh, man.
It's like the Simpsons with the touch of death.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice. Low rush in there.
Like, I could just think of Bart Simpson, like, if it hits you, it's your fault.
Oh. Nobody. Oh, this is a dangerous situation. Are you going to bait it? He does. He does bait it. Respond. Oh, no, he was scared of the headbutt.
Oh, big
Dude,
sweep.
Dude, these 2 back-to-back rounds being stolen from each other here with amazing
They're pointing at each other, too. Like, that's payback.
Yo.
Let's see if Marvel has the receipt for that, because he pointed at him like, oh, I got something for you now. That's what I love about Super Turbo. I just love reading the psychology and reactions of the players. It's so telling.
Oh, no, the
got
super just to catch the hand slap. Here we go. This might be it. He tried to throw. He tried to get in there and throw. So, still alive. Watch out for the super, though. Oh, yes. You wait for the hand slap to end. Go in for the dash punch. Get the whiff punish. And Climax gets revenge. And he is going to grand finals to fight up against Blanca of all characters.
Climax faces off against another monster there. We're ready for this one. What I love absolutely is you saw earlier Marvel was able to get like the whip punishes with the extension of his hand slap and fully extended it, how he was able to go out there. But what I love there is that Climax played against that in the last 2 wins that he got. So it's just like the 100 hand slap yourself and how he was able to get those whip punishes and get those hit boxes to exchange. Bad wording here because it's just so hard to. I'm like trying to explain a car crash. It just that they just backed out and then they just crashed into each other again. No exchanging insurance information either. We're just going all in. So that was your losers final. Now we're going to get it to grands. It's going to be Boxer versus Blanca. Bonky versus Climax. Yeah. You love to see it.
And again, this is traditionally not a great fight for Blanca, obviously, because Balrog can easily punish Blanca balls and such. And it's not like hyper fighting. We don't got up balls that hit on the way down. But Blanca is like one of the characters. I was even talking to Renegade earlier. We were trying to name the characters that would be like that. Every time you fight them, you're like, oh God, I gotta fight this character, you know. And Blanca is one of them. Even though Blanca's not good, it's just that everyone who plays Blanca, you know, is good with Blanca, and it's really annoying.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, he gets that reset with a Blanca hop to get that throw and avoids the Buffalo Express.
Oh, he might make the wake up throw. Just the wake up throw. That's all it is.
Yeah, to your credit, also, Renegade, a fantastic boxer who's had some great top 8 performances here at Super Turbo as well. And I've had the pleasure of commentating alongside with him as well. I think also maybe it's in Bonky's favor that he's on the winner's bracket because Climax has built himself a lot of momentum and adapted to some people who were giving him some problems since he came back on comeback.
Yeah, and you've also seen like a lot of the problems with this matchup here. We had a situation where Climax was throwing out a lot of those crouching medium kicks and were just blowing up the Blanca slide, even at the ranges where it could have been safe. But I mean, the priority of that crouching medium kick right there is so good. It just stops so many things. That looked like he threw him out of the air. I swear to God.
Yeah, it did. It did. I agree.
Clip that so I can go frame by frame and just watch him throw him out of the air. I swear.
Well, I want to see that breakdown too. Oh man, Climax is on a roll here. And you know, what we saw in between the matches, James, between this fight I wanted to mention is that both Angel and Zagrand came over to, looks like they were going to coach Bonky. And Bonky's like, no, get out of here. Get away from me.
He's like, I got this.
You don't want to get in the brain of the Blanca. You know, you want to reach into those animalistic roots.
Nobody ever wants to get into the brain of a Blanca player. Let me tell you that right now.
No, whatsoever.
All the Blanca players are like, what are you saying, James? What are you saying? I'm saying you guys are nuts. That's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying.
For Bonky, it's nutty enough to chase him with the X-axis across and get his first point on the board here in the grand finals.
Oh, nice. The stun.
And this time, Climax is saying nothing between the rounds.
Yep.
If anything, I would have just told Bonky, hey, don't confuse the predator for the prey, okay? And you see it on display.
There we go. Look at this. Bonky ties it up 1-1.
No, Climax is like, he's like the heel trying to arguing with the ref.
He's like, I'm trying to throw back. I can't get the throw. I can't get the throw. Oh, man.
See, this is great stuff because people always say, like, you know, and especially myself included, when I play when crowds are cheering for the other guy, which happened a few times in some of my rounds, but I was able to pull it out, it used to get to me. It used to, like, you know, throw me off and, I wish these people would shut up. I'm never going to play the level I'm going to play. But, you know, credit to my sensei, Flash, you know, for telling me the right thing, which is
Flash Metroid?
Flash Metroid.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
He said, feed off of it.
Oh.
And that's what Climax does. A perfect example. He feeds off of it.
I actually
you know?
have trouble when people are rooting, when there's a lot of people rooting for the person I'm fighting against.
Yeah.
Because I have so much empathy, I kind of want to let them be happy. I've actually lost matches before because I'm like, he has so many friends here. They're cheering for him. He deserves the win. And yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Oh,
I need
no.
a better killer instinct. I'm telling you, man.
No, I want them to take the whole Salt Shaker and it just falls off like a prank. I'm with it. I'm here to ruin lives. That's why I main Chun-Li.
I'm also really bad at playing when people are rooting for me.
Yeah, I'm even worse. Yeah.
Because then I feel like if I lose, I'm disappointing not just myself, but other people.
Same vibes there.
Watch out.
Let's do this. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the crowd loves that Blanca ball there. They're on their feet already, and the fight's not even over. What are you standing up for, audience? Lock in.
Oh, nice. Gets the sweep.
Oh, no chase. I think that was a dash straight to drop.
Yeah, oh, he was trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Electricity. Oh, no. A little too early on that jump. No frame kills here, man. You got to time everything perfectly manually.
Oh, there
Nice
we go.
headbutt, yeah. And
Well-timed.
this is kind of what I'm expecting more from this matchup here, is more of this defensive style. It is now 2-1. They're trying to ask for the score over here.
Climax inching closer to the reset.
I mean, I know people are talking about the shaking camera on the one player side over there, but I mean, I tell you, nothing feels better than inputting a DP on a cabinet because you can smash the DP as violently as possible.
That's right.
And it feels good, and you're not destroying, you know, a joystick or your lap or anything like that. So.
I know. I can't stand when, like, players I know are like, I can't play cabinet. I'm like, you're denying yourself one of the finest pleasures of the FGC, you know? These things were, I mean, I have a few of these sticks. I have the Astro City Sega one, the anniversary one. You can beat it up.
Yeah, I mean,
there we go. Great check. Great check.
That's something that Bonky's been doing all day when he goes for the standing medium punch, crouching medium kick. Obviously, you get less stun out of that, but that's why he cancels it to the hop to try to get the throw on you. Shout-outs to Kwamba, by the way. For gifting me one of those Kwamba 2009 desks. So
nice,
I
yeah.
can play like it's on an arcade.
Oh, trying to push himself away from the reset. It seems usually the crowd wants the bracket reset, but this time around we're like, no, we got to end Climax's momentum. You know, send him back to Pittsburgh.
I mean, again, like some people in the chat were saying, like, we need to have a Cammy win Frosties and now a Blanca win Frosties. Two worst characters in the probably two worst characters in the game with Zangief. It's those three. Uh-oh, but look at this Climax.
Oh, he went low. He went low.
He has got the reset. And so Climax is trying to play spoiler and says, nah, sorry, pick a top tier. I listen to the wise words of Sanford Kelly.
I love it. I love how he punched below the belt, too, with that low medium punch there. It's just absolutely in true Climax fashion. Brilliant work there. And now we got another 3 out of 5 set.
Yep, here we go.
Bonky's not even going to stop to take a deep breath. He's just instantly going to start to charge up that Alpha 3 blender. Let's go.
Man. Nice. Gets that headbutt right through there. The trade.
We're not even changing the level either. You know, let Bob Marley and the Whalers ride. We got this. Jumping short. Oh, that's so lucky it's not a stun. So lucky it's not a stun, Climax, and you know that.
Oh, he got him. The jab ball finding its mark there. Oh, it hit it. That was such a weird angle. He blocked it. He blocked it in time. Why does that move recover so fast? Why? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Very solid play here by Climax. He definitely feels like he has the momentum now. That is, like, God. I swear, when I used to fight Balrogs in this game, that was one of the things I hated the most was dash, upper or dash, dash straight down the down one into headbutt. I hated it
especially
so much.
the upper. He's even in the last set, the first set before the reset. He's been throwing them out there like anticipating some upward momentum. And he's been able to call it out. I mean, it's really helped Climax like continue his momentum into the grand finals.
Right. Yeah. Now just going for the low blah right there.
Oh wow, what's gonna give there? I love those kind of sequences. they're just throwing it. It almost looks like they're playing rock, paper, scissors with these folks with their feet.
And it's funny because both of these characters are charge characters, so they don't want to walk. They want to keep their charge nice out of the air. Nope, not going to get the last hit. Fake going to the other side, gets the throw. And like I said, Climax is starting to ride this momentum. It seems like it is all Climax right now. Bonky's got to figure something out here.
Let's see, more biting there. That's like you mentioned too. How some of the players here are, like you mentioned earlier with Marvel, just refusing to mash out extra to get out of the hold because he wanted to hold on to the charge. And he broke an omelet. That's going to get him up 2-0. Yeah, I wanted to mention that. Like sometimes on the stun values, that's like we got the stars, we got the chickens, and we got the Grim Reapers.
Yes.
And I know the latter is the one that lasts the longest, but I think it's because like you just have so much stun value when you hit them with. Is that correct?
Basically, the way that it works is that certain moves can cause stronger stuns, and when it happens, it's just harder to shake out of those ones there. I know people have calculated the actual way. I think they've calculated how it actually works, but obviously, if they're close to stun, the harder of a move you hit them with.
Two below the belt. Climax getting really close to match point here. No super necessary. That dash upper stopping the upward momentum again. It is tournament point for Climax. And by the way, about stun values, I really got to look that up. I'd love to read about it, seriously.
It is all Climax right now in the second set. Bonky is having so much trouble. I love the way that Climax is playing so much more patient and just playing very look at this, the mix-up. And now
the other hold. Super for the chip, will it? Yes!
There it is, and Climax is your champion with the chip kill. He has done it.
Man, Bonky was absolutely fantastic through the winner's bracket. But, I mean, I really feel like the loser's bracket really helped Climax, kind of find his way, polish up his style, figure out what reads he needed to make. But also,
he might have been a little cold on that first match that he played.
A little bit, yeah. But I think really he was feeding off the crowd the whole time. They were just throwing him this energy, and he was just egging them on back and forth. And now we got the bad ending. You became the boss. Well, there you go.
Congratulations from Climax, coming all the way here from Kansas City. Well done. Great job to
Go
Climax.
Chiefs.
There you go.
Go Chiefs. Climax here in dominant fashion. And shout outs. I mean, this was a wonderful top 8 as well. Very interesting exchange of characters here, especially from the top 3 on. Absolutely fantastic, but we saw that the top tier wins out. Yeah. Climax just
and that is a bad matchup. That is a rough matchup for Blanca. So I mean, but good job again. And you can see all of them such good friends, talking smack to each other here, having a good laugh, really appreciating that. So. Yeah.
Just fantastic all around. You could see the embrace. I mean, even though despite all the trash talk, just a high level of respect for this game and how each other played, because it's just like I play Super Turbo because it genuinely improved my joystick execution.
Yeah.
And because it forced me to.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
sink or swim.
Yeah.
It's sink or swim. So.
Dude, it's crazy because I'll play 5 or 6 for long periods of time and go back to Super Turbo and I can't even uppercut anymore.
Right.
I'm like, what is happening here?
Like Super Turbo purifies those reactions and you're able to play well. And I just love I mean I'm so happy for Climax. I know he's won Combo Breaker a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
I recall I saw that he played it in very convincing fashion. And absolutely just showing that the Midwest is just such an awesome fighting game hub here in the U.S. where we all come together and play.
I mean, you wouldn't imagine that a player from Louisiana would be that strong, but Climax, I mean, is proving that right here. So great job to him.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, and just like he does, repping the down south. I mean, the punches below the belt. You saw how he was able to continue with his momentum and just fantastic work. I mean, and even on display, how we had the fundamentals that out-fundamentaled Mr. Fundamental, and we had the comebacks that came back against comeback.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just go puns for days, people. But congrats to Climax for the win. Congrats for the top 3. Congrats for Alex Jabali getting another medal to feel better about himself with, so definitely like that. I mean, we're both DDR champions, so we go back, and absolutely, and also.
Oh, that's right, because you're from Florida, so you've known Jabali for quite some time then.
Yeah, he's been quite a demon to me, yeah, so it's like that, and also like Climax just putting Ohio on the map with his spectacular play.
Right, exactly.
So Jabali gets himself another medal there for his great fundamentals. He, and just a fun fact for the stream, he came to us and he directly apologized to you, James, for making the top 8.
Because he knows, because I mean, like, whenever he comes up and plays and I'm commentating, I used to always, like, talk so much shit about him. Like,
I do
just
too,
give him a
I do
hard
too,
time.
yeah.
But I'm over that now. I'm over that. I'm not going to do that anymore. Jabali has done a lot of good stuff, and, he is legit a very strong player in a lot of these old games. So,
Yeah, I run into him in the Retro Revival Monthly, and we always troll each other there. Shout-outs to Endgamer3K. I really love this guy's fundamental and play. He's a great to watch as well. Right. Angel also, I mean, just fantastic. I've learned so much about Chun-Li with him, and we're running back our match in Ultra SF too. You could bet on that. We're going to stream it on TeamKhris Plays.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Come back.
I just want to call Angel his girlfriend like Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, right? So he's got that Pete Davidson look, I think,
Oh, I love that. He's a chill dude, though. He's like an everyman. He's got that energy. Yeah,
exactly,
for sure.
Exactly. So.
Marvel was fantastic. His Honda, excellent. I want to give both Hondas here, Comeback and Marvel. They were very well played, and I hope to see Comeback finish further in the bracket as well. Bonky putting Blanca on display. Loved it. Fantastic work, man.
Absolutely. Great job. To Bondi. Again, a rough matchup, but in the first set, he got it very close. It was, down to the last game, but unfortunately, in those kind of matchups, you just run out of steam because you'll get a lot of the tricks early on, and it'll be stuff that maybe, Climax forgot about or something.
Right.
But then, a bad matchup just starts to rear its ugly head, and now that he's seen a lot of the tricks and remembers them, it's so hard to find your way in at that point. So,
man, that grand champion there, man. I'm sure he feels like he got the key to the city from the mayor of Portland. Just Climax, just taking it home, just going up against the crowd there, taking care of business. I love it. This was a fantastic top 8. Like, Chun-Li got wiped out, didn't make the top 4, but I'm still happy. I'm still standing. I'm still smiling. I just want to say also, I haven't commentated with you since 2019 because I've been your reliever. I've been at the places, But it's been an absolute honor and a blast. This is some of the most. I always have a blast commentating ST. I think this is one of the most fun games to commentate.
Turbo. I mean, I feel the same way every time I'm commentating Vampire Savior.
Yeah.
And I'm always so honored that they always ask me to come back and commentate Vampire Savior.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm not. Unfortunately, I don't follow the scene as strongly as a lot of people, but they know Vampire Savior. Even though
I just got into it. Yeah. I
so
play
Vampire
Felicia.
Savior, even as a game that I don't play that often, is actually legit probably my favorite fighting game of all time.
Okay,
Because I love everything about it. I love the art of the game, like the artistry of the game.
It is beautiful.
I think it is. I mean, not even just graphics, but story, the mood, the tone, the music, everything is. That's why, I'm actually scared to have a new Darkstalkers game because I don't want it to get ruined. It's
no,
one of those things. So,
I'm totally 100. I'm 200% with you on that, man. Because one of my best friends, Blue Minder, he got me into it, and I picked up a Felicia and also the Capcom Fighting Collection. I had a lot of fun with too. And also, I'm gonna do a shameful plug because I have to.
Okay,
But I have to do it. But the new Capcom Fighting Collection as well, bringing Power Stone 2 and Capcom vs. SNK2 into the mix. I love Power Stone 2. Myself and Zagrand commentated in the 2v2 mystery at Combo Breaker. Had a blast. So I'm really hoping those fun games come out as well, like also. So and that's really it. Like I feel I love to commentate the games that I feel are more fun to commentate.
Yeah.
And for me, I discovered it with ST. That was kind of one of the things where it's like, okay, they really appreciate my energy here and everything, and like it's great, and I learn so much every time.
ST is just one of those games that like. So I mean, I've been playing a crap ton of Children of the Atom recently
Awesome
because
game.
of the MVCI. And I'm
Right.
not even playing against people. I've never had a training mode in that game. So I am having a blast finding all these crazy combos. And the thing about it is that game is janky as hell.
It's great.
It's there's so many stupid bugs, and shout outs to Silent Scope who helped me confirm that bug existed on the arcade as well. But like there's just so much in that game that I'm like, I don't know why this happens, but that's just how it works. And Super Turbo is one of those kind of games. Vampire Savior is one of those games. And honestly, I kind of miss that. I miss the jank, and that's what makes it so commentating these games is so fun, because you're just like, what the hell just happened?
Right.
There was that one Canada Cup where the crazy thing that happened was the fireball was thrown as a reversal but doesn't have a hitbox, and it went through like Honda's crouching roundhouse, and we were like, what happened? Like, what is that secret? And like all of us were confused for a long time, so someone said like, oh yeah, it's one of those ST reversal bugs and stuff like that, and I was like, I've never seen that before, and it's just, I love that kind of stuff,
I mean, look, honestly, this game is it's in its 30s. It's in its 30s, like 32, I think.
Yeah.
32, and the discovery of it is fantastic, even more so than some modern fighting games as well.
I mean, back in the day, I mean, I can't say this nowadays, I'd probably be canceled, but like back in the day, like when Super Turbo like just turned like 18 years old, like my friends would be like, Super Turbo's legal now. And I was just like, damn.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
But I also want to give a special shout out to the crew at Vampire Arcadia. You guys have been
Vampire Arcadia, right? Is that what you
Vampire
said?
Arcadia.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the stream we're on. That's the channel.
No, I almost thought you said Empire Arcadia, and I was like, wait.
Oh, no, not there. Do you see me wearing a Power Glove, James?
Okay.
No. Shout outs, but Vampire Arcadia, you guys were actually the first stream I ever got on when I started commentating majors
Nice.
outside of Florida. So thank you so much for putting up with me for all these years. You all have been fantastic.
Hey, Min. I heard you won CVS 2. Did you win CVS 2? Oh, dude. Okay, so
after
Min
winning
is the
ECT also. Did you see him in ECT?
No.
He was TOing and winning at the same time. It was fantastic.
Nice.
Me and Rome we're shouting that out as well. Special thanks also to the ST community. I know I'm trolling you by wearing this shirt, and that's for reasons. Because sometimes, if y'all mean it, I like to throw gasoline on the fire, especially to you guys. So you all are also fantastic. The way you've accepted me and been to me, and the way I talk to players, top players, and learn from you is awesome and breathtaking. Please continue to be a great community. I love this game. I want to see it on bigger stages. I want to see us calling more top 8s. I want to see more low-tier characters in their new discovery. Been absolutely fantastic.
Oh, man.
I'm going to take a break for like an hour. I'm going to rebuild my voice, and I'm going to be commentating Virtual Fighter over on the IFC Yipe stream with Tasty Steve. I'm really looking forward to it. But, man, this is back-to-back dreams come true. It's been a pleasure, an honor, and a blast commentating with you, James, honestly.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're truly the best, man.
Always
truly.
love having the energy here. And again, sorry, the chat knows, Riz knows in particular, I get so, wound up about trip guard and charge partitioning and stuff, because I'm like, you're going to use the phrase right, damn it. So sorry.
No, please correct me. I don't have anyone else to correct me.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
honestly,
I learn, I improve, because one day I'm going to be correcting others.
Right, yeah.
That's what it's all about, man, and we love it. So, thank you all. I'm going to sign out here. You all have been absolutely fantastic. Go buy the Capcom Fighting Collection that's coming out, and the other one that's existed. Play some Puzzle Fighter and VSAV. Hit me up. Fight My Felicia. Let's go do that. Get into Power Stone 2. Hell of a game.
Yeah, what is the competitive level of Power Stone, or is it mostly just kind of like a fun party kind of game? I played it.
I want to see it expand.
Okay.
I want to see it get jank. You know what I mean?
Curious, yeah.
Yeah, I play my Ayame, and I want to do some fun stuff with that. I want to fight some Falcons. I want to fight some Gun Rocks. I am downright ready for that game to get competitive, damn it.
And then you know what? Add one of those characters to NBC4. Let's do it.
Let's do that, yeah. So also, and get a Dreamcast too, It's a great console. It has amazing fighting games that people play to this day.
Sega fan.
Oh, I'm biased out there. You know why I'm biased? Because one day in my life, I got to level 3 of Ikaruga. And that's why I live the quote, I will not die until I achieve something great. And though my aim is high, I will live with no regrets. I may have butchered that.
In the background?
Yes.
Ikaruga,
I live by that, baby. I live by that. You know it. You've all been
I
great.
apologize. I was growing up. I was the Nintendo guy.
It's okay. All my friends were. They still are.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
It's all love. Everyone on my block had a Super Nintendo, but I had Mortal Kombat with the blood code. I win.
They need to get into that. They need to get into the third strike. So we're not going to delay them any longer. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace out. We'll see you guys next time.
Enjoy Third Strike. Take care.